Yeah, I should be live now on both channels, both Instagram and Facebook. It's a very special moment for me. For those who will be watching over on, later over on YouTube, I welcome you to episode 100 of my Bisicast. I am so happy that I can finally go live after a short break of a week. And yeah, this episode is actually yours. So I asked you yesterday, some of you may saw it, for tracks that you can send me, and I'll play them and I'll give you some feedback, because without you, I believe this wouldn't be possible, because I enjoyed myself, of course, but also it wouldn't be the same without you. So Gabriel, hi, and thank you so much. And that's why actually the main point actually today is your music, and I got plenty of them. And over on Instagram, Millie is watching, who I met 2 weeks ago or actually 1.5 weeks ago at Open Beatz, so welcome you. And I want to talk about several stuff. The first track that I play, nevertheless, I still want to, set the mood a bit, and I'll play this Don't Go Away remix, like the original by David Guetta, the remix by Mark Knight. And I love these kind of, whatever that is, xylophone sound there. So first of all, I'm gonna of course drop a few links. So yeah, I'm looking funny now on the stand. You have only this one picture. Yeah, so I got lots of stuff. I got actually a whole list, lined up. You probably can't see this, but I actually have thought about certain stuff. And yeah, I got some music from you and some others. So Anthony's also watching. Thank you so much for joining. I really enjoyed this Mark Knight remix there. And Louis as well, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, just gonna quickly drop this on Twitter. And of course into a group. Yeah, I like this kind of both techie and tribal vibe. What I love so much about Mark Knight is he's very versatile. I believe he's also having Ghost Producer from what I heard. But yeah, it's still actually very nice, to listen to and everything. So yeah, David is in. Thank you so much for joining. Your track is also coming up, and that you sent me. And Dennis is in as well. Thank you so much for joining. Paul Cavey is also in. Thank you so much. And yeah, Paul's track will also come up later then. So it will be a bit of a longer episode, I believe, because there's so much music that I want to cover. And yeah. Yeah. So I believe this should be now for now. Yeah, I hope that you will enjoy this later or now, or whenever you want to see this. So I actually want to go maybe a bit back to the roots, because, I usually what I did earlier, and I do still sometimes, is really to rip the whole track apart. So, sometimes I don't have the time for it, because the music runs in the background, and I explain something to this. But I really enjoy, also the mixing of this drop here, for example, this Stay Don't Go Away, Mark Knight extended remix. Yeah, over on Insta, Jakub and Morton also joined. Thanks a lot, and yeah, and I also have to cover certain topics with Tomorrowland and Open Beatz that I enjoyed a lot over the span of the last 2 weeks. Basically, Open Beatz was a great experience. Feel a bit unhappy for these guys for parties. That's what I bought the shirt today, because these guys are one of my favorites next to Crider and Tom that I got it at the back. Maybe I'll switch t-shirts at one point if I feel like it. So, and yeah, yeah, I believe this is a great thing, you know, to set the mood. Yeah, I also got some classics that I want to play later then. So much new music, actually, it's insane. So I'll try to mix it up a bit, mix maybe one track that I enjoy over, like, that was released from larger guys in the scene, and then some stuff from you. But maybe I saw Paul there, so maybe I'll head over to Paul's track. This is out on Label X, as far as I'm concerned. It's on label by Jenya. I hope I don't talk any bullshit here. But I'll, of course, check this. And, you know, his artist name is Just Cave. And the track is called Love Goes Fast. And, yeah, so I believe we mix it a bit of, you know, known stuff, a bit of your stuff. So we all have a great episode all together. And yeah, of course, feel free to comment, of course, what you like, what you don't, and you know, and what do you think of the tracks as well? Because what Bisicast is all about is about the interaction between us. So this is what I enjoy the most of all of us. And yeah. So yeah, I believe I copied the link earlier, but for some reason I didn't actually copy it there, so yeah. But this is Stay Don't Go Away, the Mark Knight remix. Yeah, because I had to do like 1,000 things at once. Yeah, so that was that. And yeah, up next is then the track by Paul. And yeah, for those who are wondering why I can't, you know, do this earlier, because, well, I can, you know, add this, but I still have to, you know, manually kind of copy the track, and then that's why it takes so long. And there's really nothing I can do about it, because I want actually also to have it in the comment section, because I believe this is also great, you know, like, this is also a great place, you know, for people to look up how the track is called and everything. So, and also want to tag the artist. This takes also a while, but I believe it's really worth it. So, yeah, at least one of them, you know. So, and up next, as already mentioned, this was Stay Don't Go Away, the Mark Knight remix, and now it's time for the track by Paul, and then actually we'll, you know, go step by step through the tracks that I want to play. I will, of course, tag you there wherever I can, and yeah. Oh, I see, I have a wonderful track that I can't play yet, but maybe soon, maybe on the next episode, or like the one after. So Paul just like did the track Love Goes Fast, and yeah, Ricardo also joined, thank you so much. And yeah, and Just Away with Love Go Fast, and I'll also drop the link. This one is on Spotify, of course. All the stuff that is on Spotify, I will of course drop the links to it. If not, then I'll link you later the YouTube link, and then you can find also the Soundcloud links, if there is one, of course. This is, of course, a, you know, of course I'll drop, you know, the Soundcloud link also in the comments and everything, so don't worry about this. Igor also joined. It was amazing to meet you 2 weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago at Open Beatz. Actually, like 1.5 weeks ago. Yeah, let's check out this track by Paul, Love Goes Fast. And what I enjoy a lot about this is, so if you're Paul here, I'm always encouraging, you know, the producers to tell a little bit about the tracks, how it came about, how it developed, how they had the idea to produce the track, how long did it take. And so if you're still watching Paul and yeah, or here maybe tell us a bit about it's a bit of a goes into like a bit the deeper side of tech, I would say, but still very melodic. And it's a rather chilly track. Usually I don't feel that music too much, like that goes into this direction, but in that case I still enjoy it. So it's very, very, you know, chill to listen to, and yeah, and you know, very relaxing as well. So sometimes, you know, always, you know, needs also some melancholic music, not, you know, the straight tech or groove bangers or whatever. So, and it has like a progressive touch to it, so I like it very much. So it's like, you know, this new Microsoft style as well. Like he used to do this stuff, but maybe other producers are doing now too. So yeah, that's that. So just Cavay with Love Go Fast. Very enjoyable track. Sebastian also joined. Thanks a lot. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Episode 100 of the Bisicast. Feel free to share, of course, if you feel like it. If you want to support what I do. So it would be also very appreciated. Yeah, so this is a very special episode. I've already mentioned the landmark episode for me. I would have never actually thought that I would do 100 episodes of me, you know, sitting in my room and talking about music, basically. So yeah, I'm very happy that I'm still able to do it and also like put it up afterwards on YouTube. And yeah, I'm a bit, you know, a bit sad that I can you know have a guest with me. It would be, you know, still better. But, you know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know, I can't really choose when I have the 100th episode, and I didn't want to have, you know, like a 6-week gap only since the 100th episode. So, and also I got so much music to go through as well. So, yeah. So it really will take up a while actually to go through everything that I planned there. So I hope that won't be actually too long there. Yeah. So Paul, great job. The mixing is very fine for that kind of track. The kick is, you know, very clicky, fits very well into the track. Well, not as clicky, but, you know, it has a bit of a sub bass there, and it works very well with the city in the background, and the bass line, of course. So everything fits there, creates this steepish atmosphere. So absolutely fantastic, and I wish you all the best for the release on Label X by Genya. So nice signing for Genya here as well. Yeah, that's that. That was Just Cavay, Love Goes Fast. And now it's time again for a track that I enjoyed a lot over the last week. And this was, for example, the new release on Third Party's label. Speaking of, is Matt Nash with Believe that I'll play next. And maybe I can talk a bit about Third Party here in that case. That it was, you know, very enjoyable to talk with the guys. So I was, you know, backstage because I was pressed for Electric Lion. We had a bit of time to talk with each other. We also talked about the new Matt Nash release, and you know, we were discussing whether it's not too much future or whatever, and if we got, you know, their approval. This is like so like a release family, of course. So we didn't have like if we can approve the track, and we do approve it. It's very nice. It fits very well into the release vibe. Matt Nash has a very unique style, unique sound, and yeah, and it's just great to have somebody in the scene who is still like kind of mix of progressive and melodic and still very unique. So it's a bit, you know, different to Third Party, but still very enjoyable. And a bit of the vocal there, of course. But it's also like kind of a sign now by Matt Nash. Yeah. So, and also, you know, very happy to hear that Third Party is, you know, putting a bit of work into the label now, which is of course great for us, the release family, because yeah, we're living actually from the release circuits, and yeah, we can't wait to hear what they have in store for us, you know, in the future. So yeah, I'll be definitely there at their ADE party, and yeah, will be hopefully very, very fun to listen to. Yeah. Yeah. So absolutely great track. Very unique in the style. Not really something to jump to, I would say, but you know, very danceable, very emotional as well. So yeah, really enjoyable. Sure. Yeah. So the drop took a bit longer, you know, 30-second drop. It's actually could build it up a bit more, but that is, I believe, just his style, and yeah, can't do much about it. Jordan joined as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. And Luke over on Instagram as well, so thanks a lot. Just joined the 100th episode of the Bisicast. I'll stress this sometimes, you know, because the stream goes like for 2 hours and maybe people were forgetting what they're watching. And yeah, it's a landmark episode for me basically. So yeah, I'm very happy that I could do this for so long already, and yeah, and I hope to do maybe another 100. Who knows? Like as long as I have fun with it, as long as there's an interaction between us, I enjoy it a lot. So nice to meet you, John. Thanks a lot. Do you enjoy the music? This one is Matt Nash and Believe. Yeah. I just thought, why is it so quiet? It wasn't turned up for it. Yeah. So that's that. Matt Nash Believe out now on Release Records, also on Spotify. I added it, of course, to my playlist and dropped the link into the comments on Facebook. Yeah. Good, that's that. And so what else do we got? We got, yeah, I got the new one by Colin. Maybe we'll check this one out. I'm not sure whether this is released already or not, but we'll check, don't worry about it. So he actually, he remixed, where's this? Yeah, he remixed a track on Universal. The original is very commercial from what I heard, or what he told me. Mark McCabe and Sides with Don't Let Me Go in the Henry Colin extended mix. And yeah, let me check if this is already on Spotify, because I haven't checked this yet. Because we had actually a guest. I wanted actually to prepare something, but yeah, it didn't work out quite as much. I believe it's not out yet. Okay, so I want to take a while. Maybe he has a preview. So. No, not yet. Okay. This will take a while to get released, but I want to give it a go and actually think about what you think about the track. So just let me know, and of course let Henry Colin know as well. Yeah, actually the vocal is actually very nice. Actually put this very in a nice context. Brought it into. Yeah. So yeah, he really built a whole track around it, and. Yeah. So this should be out soon on Universal. Yeah. It's actually it sounds almost like a hysterical synthie, which is actually very interesting to listen to, because I haven't heard a synthie like this. Rarely heard of something like this. So yeah, I hope that you'll enjoy this one. I just don't want to, show too much, because I don't know actually if I'm actually to play this. But I believe a bit we'll talk about it. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, I wish of course Henry all the best for this one. Now maybe something that I enjoyed a lot. I want to play the new David Guetta track. Actually it's actually not a David Guetta track, it's actually a Morton track, I would say. So Morton I know actually for a long time already, like for 6 years or so, and he released with David Guetta this new track called Never Be Alone, and it's really uplifting prog banger with a very nice melody. Aloy Black on the vocals, which is very surprising for a track like this. If you compare it, for example, to "Wake Me Up" by Avicii and all that. So yeah, let's check the drop, because it's actually very very well made, so very enjoyable. No. has so much power. Really, it's totally out of the box, I would say. So if slowly builds up and then gets better and better. So yeah, a really strong track and very nice drop. So really builds up, for over a minute. So build-ups of 1 minute are so rare nowadays, and this is actually really something. Yeah. Reese is watching, thanks a lot for joining me. I believe you were at Tomorrowland last weekend, so tell me how it was, because I also want to talk about Tomorrowland, and especially about Salvatore Ganacci, my absolute favorite act of the weekend. Maybe some of you, would say, that why am I a huge fan of Salvatore Ganacci or his, stuff, what he's doing. And, for me, he's an entertainer, like a comedian, basically, and a good one, it's, at least for me, a good one, not everybody, stands, in the crowd, booing at himself while the music is playing. This was fantastic. I couldn't believe it. When it was, when he was down there, and I thought, this can't be him. I was watching the live stream, here, as I'm sitting right now, this can't be him. This is impossible. Won't the people squeeze him? It was, wow, fantastic. So really, the music, of course, yeah. He played Every Time We Touch. Okay, my childhood. That was my childhood. Every Time We Touch, and by Cascada. So really hands up stuff. He loves to play hands up. He played it already last year, or happy hardcore, whatever you want to call it. This happy music at 140 BPM. Yeah, don't worry, Nikita. Thank you so much for your congratulations, and yeah, I wish you all the best back, and of course all the best for Konnichiwa, your new release. Yeah. But I already mentioned, yeah, David Guetta and Morton featuring Alloy Black, Never Be Alone. I need to drop still the link. Yeah, but I'm very thankful, and yeah, and Risa, thanks for the love. It actually means a lot to me. Maybe because of the third party t-shirt, because you support Progress as well. Yeah, so yeah, as I already mentioned, Salvatore Ganacci was absolutely fantastic, and I also enjoyed a brief. Sorry, what am I talking about? I enjoyed Camel Fat a lot. They had also a great set, and yeah, meanwhile I'm gonna play maybe the next track. Now something from you again. So what else do I have? So let me check, because I got actually some other stuff. Yeah, Cruzy released a new track, or actually a bootleg, called Flashing Lights. So the original by Steve Angelo and Highly Sedated. Meanwhile, I'm gonna drop the. Yeah, Fat Bass is out today. Nice. I'll play this the track after. David, I'll take you once I'll be there. And just actually, I need a assistant who's actually dropping all the music for me, But actually, I don't want actually to. Yeah, and actually, I also wanted to talk about Kryda Tomorrowland as well, because Kato Anaya was actually dropping a lot, a lot, he was emceeing a lot basically during the set, and yeah. But let's check out first maybe this cruisy bootleg of Flashing Lights by Steve Angelo. Great job by Mikel here, and yeah. He was also now in Slovakia, unfortunately a bit too far away. Yeah, Europe is big, even if it's neighboring countries. Especially to hear this bass line, it's very enjoyable. Playing a lot of this, so yeah, this is on Soundcloud only, so I'll drop the sample link, of course. Yeah. Cruzy bootleg. Oh, I wrote you with 2 Y's, sorry for this. Can happen. But yeah, I'll be fine with this. Yeah, Eric also joined, and Cooper as well, thank you so much for joining. hope that you enjoyed so far. Yeah, so more of a techie vibe, I would say. But you know, you can find a lot of the original in there, still in the breakdown. So did this very well. I believe it was one of my favorite tracks on the Steve Angelo album, Human. Yeah. So the vibe was set very nicely on this drop. Goes a bit, you know, this direction what we had earlier with Paul and Just Cavay. And this one goes in the same direction, but with, you know, just one more sound added there. Yeah. That's that. And maybe, you know, to kind of stay on this vibe, you know, very thankful for Cruzy that he dropped this one. Very chilly, like a different, you know, view on the track. Yeah. What else I wanted to play is it's a track that was played by CamelPhat on Sunday on the live stream. Was it Saturday? I believe it was Sunday. It was the track Sosa Needs, and I joined this a lot. So yeah, let's check it out first. And yeah. So this one I enjoyed a lot actually over the last couple of days that I actually discovered it. So huge shout outs to sorry, I'm bad at names. Taylor, of course, yeah. Taylor showed me this. Hope that this will. Yeah, Ted already liking it. Thanks a lot. I like this kind of dirty electro on tech vibe. You know, basically, like, it was my favorite kind of music like 10 or 15 years ago. Yeah, this one is even on Spotify, so I'll add this as well. So yeah. Already, you know, getting excited for the drop. This is rare nowadays, I would say, because it's so predictable, but when you hear such a dirty sound, then, oh my god. Question is, who is it? What's the producer called? I want to tag him, but I don't know where he is, so... The vocal is nice as well. I don't know. He has only 700 likes. So, Sosa OFC he's called. Yeah. Wow. Has such a drive. Insane. Very dirty in the synth. So, yeah. So I enjoyed this instantly when CamelPhat dropped it, and you know, at this kind of music, you know, I am, you know, not, let's say, like, I'm not like 100% certain about the IDs and everything. So, thanks to Taylor for this one. If I can pull him off, yeah. Taylor. So yeah, thanks Taylor for this one. I tagged you there. You'll get set there, yeah. So yeah, thanks Taylor for showing me this. Very dirty, very cool. Like this part. It really sounds like 10-15 years ago. So sick. And I was watching, thanks a lot for this one that you showed me this 2 days ago. Sosa Needs. And thanks for joining me on the 100th episode of the Bisicast. Yeah, and up next, I believe it's time now for David, because he's, you know, here around for a bit now. You know, I'll play all the tracks, but of course, not everybody wants, you know, to watch, you know, for such a long time. And actually, I'm very happy that David Sasumi signing, Criteria signing, actually watching. Yeah, we need to meet. It's not so far off, Austria, Czech Republic. Like 4 hours by train, I believe, to Prague would be. Where do you live, by the way, David? Is it like still in the city of Prague or outside or in a different city? Because I don't know. Be interested. Oh, Eric is watching. Thanks a lot for joining. Yeah. Yeah, Suzumi. Yeah. Maybe yours, Suzumi. Yeah. I can't remember. It's such a long time ago. You know, like already. Suzumi's now dead 2 years or so, or 1.5 years, something like this. Missing Suzumi actually a lot. Still, yeah. Now it's your time. So actually, I renamed this. Actually, I don't know. Is this like an updated version of the original? Because I couldn't actually really find it. Okay, now I can maybe find it. Okay, Karlovy Vary. Okay, I'll look this up, David. Thanks a lot. Now it's your turn. Finally, Fat Bass, David Novacek remix out today. Yeah. Great techie vibe with this one. So I never heard Fat Bass on the techie vibe. I really enjoyed the original a lot. Back like, I don't know, 10 years ago when I heard it for the first time. Back then it was called Blade. And what I remember with this track is that back when I was at Ride Club, so that was my beginning of clubbing, back in 2010, 11, or even 9, I can't remember the first time I was at Ride Club. Anyways, they were the barmen, of course, you know, in fantastic shape, 6-pack and all that, you know, and you know, not that I find it sexually attractive. I just say how it was, and they had like these vodka bottles or whatever, and they were really like spitting fire, and this was very attractive, like in the sense of, you know, very entertaining back then. And I thought, wow, they are able to do it. I'm like, you know, I was 18 years old or something like this, or 17, and I thought, wow, they can do that? Wow. But so, you know, so surprised. And, you know, and now David comes with this, so with a absolute techie rework, and you know, the other one was very straight, 6-pack. was straight an electric track back then. So yeah, so what you did here, I believe, is you EQ'd the main synth a lot. So really took all the bass out. I believe many of the mids or many of the highs, something like this. I don't know. It sounds at least like it. So, and it's actually what makes, you know, the track so different. So tell us maybe a bit about the idea, what you did about this track. The floor is yours, David. Tell us about it. So Myra is in, Julie is in as well. Thanks a lot for watching the 100th episode of Bisicast. Insane that the time passed by so quickly. So yeah, a build-up is coming up there as well. Yeah, thanks Myra. Thanks for your congratulations. We see each other during ADE. Yeah, it's originally from the movie Blade. This is true, David. You are absolutely right. Recapped the melody and made the new. Yeah, right. Nice to see. Thanks a lot. Yeah. But this rework back from, I believe, 2007 was the first that I heard. I know that it's older, but yeah. So maybe the Wap Brothers actually wrong. No, actually the other Wap Brothers. But back then it was versus Aquagen. I don't know why. It could be that this Aquagen is wrong, but I don't know. I kind of found it this way. Could be like only Wap Brothers. Well, I believe Aquagen was the one that bootlegged it or kind of did a cover version back then in 2007 or 8, whenever that was released. Can't remember. It was actually a proper electro, you know, back then. But a fantastic work here by David here. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Eric, thanks a lot that you enjoyed it. Where are you from, by the way? Because I believe I haven't seen you on the live chat yet. And yeah, good to you know to know more about you. Yeah, we got a new release on Size Records as well, so I want to head over now to this track, another very chilly one called Interlinked, and it's by Funkin' Matt that I know also like for 5 years now. He's doing kind of a minimal-esque house. So if there's something like minimal house, like in comparison to minimal techno, you know, which is basically only kick and bass line, that's it, basically. So a rudimental kind of version of bass house. I mean, minimal techno was there before bass house, you know, a long time. Minimal was on for ages, since the 90s, I believe. And 90s are ages in our kind of, you know, like in the ways, you know, that we count years and trends and everything. And there's actually one trend a year and then it's gone. You know, we had the big room trend, we had the future house trend. They kind of established now, you know. Oliver Heldens, for example, you know, is very strong on the future house end, and Mala is more bass house now. But yeah, here's how it is. The other day, I was watching, you know, a documentary from the 90s about techno raves, and there were really people on ecstasy, and they were partying 60 hours non-stop. This was fascinating because they asked, like, you know, this one girl that they were, you know, this documentary was about. So you won't be sleeping for 60 hours now, right? And she said, yeah. And the cameraman asked her, how do you do that? And she's like, no comment. It really happened like this. You know, some people need it. I don't need it. I have my music, and this is enough for me. So don't do drugs, kids. No good. It's no good.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, it's a mix of Matt Nash we just heard, a bit slower, a bit more stripped down, I would say. So yeah, rather minimalistic, I've already mentioned. So yeah. Now tell me what you think about this. I need to link this on Spotify. I will do this. So yeah. Funkin' Mad, Interlinked. This is out on Size Records. So very interesting what Size is doing lately, because yeah, it's very unusual sounds sometimes. But they still have highly sedated that are doing really their own thing, and seems like Steve is enjoying it a lot. And yeah, I would just, you know, like for Size, you know, or to like, or for Steve to be like more, sorry, to be like more to the label. So what I'm really missing about Size is really, you know, is like that Steve is actually more involved into the label. That. So the artwork, Ted is asking about what I think about the new Size artwork. Yeah, well, I believe the 2016 or 15 ones, they were really the best ones. I believe it's not doable. I believe, or not actually, you know, they are fine, but they're not as artistic as, you know, what I believe I enjoyed the most was, I believe, 2015, where they mixed up colors, you know, white with blue, white with orange, and something like this. So this was, I believe, they were my favorite artworks of Size, and of course 2014 with a lot of different sujets, as we say in Austria, a French word. So like topics, themes of certain artworks. So this was also very interesting to watch. But these ones are fine. They are better than the last ones from last year or 2 years ago. But yeah, so that's all basically I have to say about this. So, you know, I'm not that much into artworks. Not really 100%. You know, my kind of my cup of tea, or I don't know how to phrase this. Like, I care more about the music. The music is fine. You know, the artwork, you know, is not as important. Yeah, more music by you. It's all about you this week. Maybe I'll play something by Geek. Geek actually made some very funny mashups. So these mashups really reminded me a lot of myself. So maybe this one here, the 999 Lasers. So the track by Chocolate Puma and Hilo, 999. And it mixed up with Hit Me With Those Laser Beams by Green Velvet and Harwood Bass. And this is of course not on Spotify, but I would have to look at this on SoundCloud. Yeah, this one should be on SoundCloud. New Old Bangers. This one is actually not, but I will drop the set. Yeah, so that reminds me, and I like how he, dropped the on-off sample, sample there, because actually on-off is also on there. So yeah, thanks a lot, Jeek, aka Paul, for this one. I don't want to tag the Puma on this one, but it's actually a very unique track, like a unique mashup, and this reminded me of myself, So actually he dropped really a lot of fantastic mashups there, so you should definitely check this out. So where are my comments? My comments are gone. Okay, it's not good. But yeah, so you should definitely check this out. Maybe I'll play one more. This Pop Down. Toby Green x Venga Boys. So really some very nice stuff there. Because actually this drop is so, unexpected here. Bruno also joined. So very nice. Now I remember very well, because I did mashups like this as well, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. That, I cut it to, two drops together, and then within the fillers I added also the other track, so... And out. Yeah. So great work, G. Thanks, or aka Paul. Thank you so much for this one. Yeah, check them out. Check those mashups out. They're really, really cool. Something, more for the DJs, but sometimes we need this as well. Yeah, Bruno, thanks a lot for sending love with Laura. Can't wait to see, hope you're coming to ADE. You need to. Like, I've already mentioned, I believe, many times, ADE is my personal Tomorrowland. So people are going to Tomorrowland because they go to Tomorrowland. Nothing else. Of course, the music, the festival and that, but mostly because of Tomorrowland. I go to ADE because of the people that I meet there. The people are fantastic. Like, we know each other, for so long, and many of you, for example, Bruno, I know for, I believe, 4 or 5 years now, long time. And, it's great to meet each other, every year there in Amsterdam, and, just enjoying it. Enjoy the music together, have talks, about different topics, mostly music, of course, yeah, and all that. So, yeah, very thankful for this, that I can meet the people every year. So this, yeah, Ricard, it's 100th episode, and it goes very fast. And I believe yours will be after this one, hopefully. Yeah. Dylhen is coming up next. Progressive banger. I love Dylhen so much. Absolutely, he's one of my favorites. 1,000 likes, this guy deserves 1 million. Featuring Lionheart with Gravity. Laura is watching over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. And now on Facebook. Soul Lionheart. Question is if I can actually... now I'm not sure if who it is. The track's called Gravity. Had a fantastic progressive banger, and yeah. Thanks that 8 people are watching. This is, yeah. I'm very thankful for this. Yeah, thanks a lot for the love, Laura. And of course, I'm sending also kisses to Sony, who's not watching right now, from Mexico. Yeah. I hope that you will enjoy it afterwards. And yeah, Dylhen with Gravity, absolutely fantastic track. I'm so in love with like proper prog, This one is out on 03 as well. So, and this one I'll drop the extended mix, because tech tracks, like the prog tracks like this, really have to feel. So, yeah. Kira is also watching. Thanks so much for joining. Now he, breaking it down for 15 seconds, and then he drops it again. Feeling it so much. Fantastic prop, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic prop. You really have to, play it for 30 seconds. Yeah, CLMD, Ricardo, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it goes on and on. Fantastic, really. But this one, to play in between, to surprise the crowd, so you can play something like this. So yeah, you should really, I don't want to play like the whole track now, because it goes for 7 minutes, so you really have to, think, like put this, further. Now, I remember CLMD a lot, so earlier, back then when Carl Lewis was still, because CLMD was a duo previously, and now Carl Lewis actually stopped there, and did his own projects, and Martin Daniel, who was MD, actually continued, and he's saying CLMD now stands for Creating Love, Music and Dreams. Yeah, very, very romantic, I would say. And yeah, but he's not doing these kind of progressive bangers that he used to do. So next track is I Believe in ID, and yeah, this one I'll also give a bit of feedback on. I'm very interested how it sounds like. Yeah, but you should definitely check out the Dylhen track. The Dylhen track is absolutely fantastic. So ID for now, with the You've Got the Love a cappella. Yeah. So I believe for the track now, I believe it's a work in progress. The vocal's a bit too loud, I would say. When you EQ'd the synths and everything, this sounds alright. Maybe cut a few frequencies here and there. But then it's very tough to say if you don't actually, listen to it properly. You don't have, the project in front of you. And there comes the drop. Yeah. Box, yeah, that's what I thought, but the box is a bit too loud, yeah. But this is, still a work in progress, so, I also want to, support, yeah, but actually, yeah, it's a bit too loud, but, it's still some work to do, but it goes into the right direction, so the idea is very fine. But yeah. The synth is actually my favorite, I believe, of the track. So, but maybe try to work a bit on it. Synth is maybe a bit... Yeah. The bassline is not there where I want it. Because the bassline is very crucial, because the bassline, gets your ass moving. And this is missing a bit. I don't know if this is intended, but yeah, I'm so happy that David actually, proper producer, is actually also listening. I know it's probably very tough to listen through my kind of iPad micro, but yeah. But yeah, the mixing, yeah, it's still a bit of work there. Yeah, but I hope that you heard this, and yeah, and you'll do it better then. Okay, yeah, can't wait for the next version. And so what else is coming up? So what else do I got that I want to play? Give me a second. Yeah, this is a new prof track. It's actually very nice. Maybe, yeah. What I got here, Lax. Yeah, maybe play the new one by Protocol Recordings that I wanted to also to play. Trelaina featuring Philipp Strand. Strand means beach in. Ricardo, you're welcome. And yeah, this is Trelaina featuring Philipp Strand, and I got, I believe, still some stuff to go through. So I'll especially now is cross out a bit what I've already played. This one actually is a very strong vocal. Yeah. Yeah, this one is a beautiful vocal. Very also nice, recording quality and everything. So already around 60-70% through. I love the bells there, whatever that is. Yeah, this reminds me a bit of young Aston. Aston used to produce stuff like this. Aston, like back in 2012 or 13. So you gotta remember, I discovered Aston from Belarus when he had, I believe, 43 likes. Imagine, back in 2012 or 13, and now he's got 60,000. So actually, it's very interesting to really kind of be there from the beginning. And the same was, for example, with Susumi, for example. I was also there from the beginning, and Protocol actually also. So, but Revealed also almost. I believe I started with Encoded, and Encoded was like Revealed 14. But Revealed has now 2 or 3 tracks a week, so you really, it's really, you totally lose the oversight, of, like the overview of which tracks get released and all that. Yeah, Action Academy may be a good idea. Yeah, well, obviously, people are, looking where they can make $1. Yeah, but yeah, I'm thankful for this Trelaina track. Yeah, who not? Yeah, I'm just dumb. I'm not earning a penny. Well, not dumb. It's just it's just very very specific what I do, and yeah, maybe one day. So yeah, this was Belief, Trelaina featuring Philipp Strand. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this one. Beautiful one on Protocol. Yeah, by the way, on Friday there is the release of the next Pride EP. And yeah, I can't wait because well, it's fantastic. Eric Pritz is doing fantastic music, and yeah, I think we all enjoy this. Yeah. So up next, what else do I have? Yeah, I want to play something more like goes into the acid direction, I would say, because a friend of mine from Vienna, actually, Max Kernmeier, sent me some fire. Actually, I asked him to send it to me, but never mind. It's now in a promo, and it will be out, I believe. It's already on Tracksource, I believe, and it will be out next week or something like this. Tech house mixed with acid. It sounds fantastic, and he's from Vienna, so time to support him. Max Kernmeier, Jack on Acid. And yeah, I'll definitely... I need to go to more gigs of him, for sure, because he's dropping some really nice stuff. So, and I'm sure this is on SoundCloud somewhere, because I believe it's not on... it's not on Spotify yet, because it's not released yet. Yeah, Henry joined. Thanks a lot. Played your new remix on Universal. Congrats on this. Yeah, this one is not there, but it's definitely on SoundCloud. So yeah, it's nice to mix up some stuff. So yeah. So if you want this, it's on Spotify. Sorry, it's on Soundcloud for the premiere, basically. So, where are you guys? I'm missing you. So check definitely out on SoundCloud. I like it how it slowly builds up. And then... Now, so some may say that it sounds so, you know, techy, just like every tech. But you know, for me, what is so refreshing is that he's from Vienna, and that I can go to his set and I know I will have fun. And there's nobody in Vienna actually where I have this, except maybe for Igor. But I haven't seen Igor for a while. Wow. Back then, you know, when he had the Supreme, Supreme, event line. So he brought Kreider to Vienna. He brought Esquire to Vienna, and I believe many other guys. Yeah. So this one is absolutely fantastic, and yeah, I'm actually very happy to. I believe now I should be done with all the tracks that I wanted to play. And I like this part, how only the bass, only an FX in the background. So in love with this tech house. He's actually haven't used a sample there. I didn't even realize yet. But yeah, you should definitely give this guy a go. Fantastic. Max Kenmeyer, thanks a lot. Our tech house star, basically, on the Viennese heaven, or like sky, how you wanna pronounce it. Fantastic. Really, like enjoying the drive, for like this 1 minute straight tech. Baseline here and there, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's like because of Fish, actually, tech house will be mainstream now. Said no one ever, because it won't happen. Tech house is simply too boring, I would say, for the mainstream. Why should I've been listening to tech house for 7-8 years. I had never a problem with this. So, and I regularly, listen to Two Room is releasing a lot of tech house as well. Very enjoyable and all that. Yeah, up next, I believe this was played on Criteria Radio. Also a free download. Groove Armada, Super Style in the Fancy Ink Bootleg. So another classic got brought up today. This one is out on SoundCloud. So I believe I'll do another half an hour then, but call it a day, because I'm actually now on for, I believe, an hour now. We begin. So I don't know. So actually he's mixing it up with a bit of breakbeat in the breakdown. Very well. Adriano Dub, okay. And fancy music, okay. I need to add him as a friend. Adriano Dub, very nice. Dylhen. So absolutely fantastic, also kind of techy driving track here. Super Dylhen, Fancy Ink. I'll try, you know what I'll try, guys? I believe I'll try to prepare my episodes now, because it's just I'm just sorry about the time that I lose for looking all the tracks. It's very handy, but I can't interact with you as much. This is the problem. Yeah, and Miguel also watching, thanks a lot for joining. I'm still, you know, very happy that many of you are still in. Yeah, I'm gone now over on Insta, but I will be back in a bit. Keegan also liked it, thanks a lot. Yeah, but I definitely go for another half an hour. Back now on Insta, and yeah, I believe that's fantastic. Well, what do you think about this, David, of this bootleg? I'm interested also about your opinion. Super styling. Actually, Third Party did a fantastic bootleg of this one. I'm not sure whether I played it before on the Bisicast, but it's actually a fantastic one. Yeah, what else do I got? I need actually go to, yeah. I got another great remix that I got sent as a promo, so this one definitely also worth a play. Yeah, very enjoyable. Massive vibe, yeah. Sounds actually very, very fine. Very, you know, very danceable and, you know, fills out the whole room, so yeah, definitely a fantastic one. And yeah, I got a Dave Crusher remix that I'm looking for now. There we go, Señorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Probably is another, you know, a remake of a mainstream. Yeah, I had the Twitter requests, you were right, and I want to play them, but maybe later. I got the Eric Pritz request that I enjoyed a lot. Nice that you saw them. If you thought of this. Because I haven't got a new tweet yet, so this one. So definitely play Circles later, but maybe like towards the end I would say. Oh, sorry, I skipped the drop. I'm so bad at this. Yeah. There would be also something for Criteria. It actually sounds very nicely produced. This one is not out yet? Oh, this is surprising. Okay, we'll be out soon then. Yeah, hi Taylor. Thanks for joining. I was talking about Tomorrowland earlier, but our talks we had during the Camouflage set was very, very fine, very cool. Will you be doing ADE there? Yeah, a bit of Don Diablo there, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like the piano there in between, absolutely cool. So this will be out soon because I can't find it anywhere. This is not Steph the Couple. This guy's called Dave Crusher on the remix here. But yeah, absolutely cool remix and yeah. Okay, Taylor, no, nice. We're gonna see each other there. I believe I need to rebook my flight because my flight is on Sunday, and I need to stay till Monday. I believe, because otherwise, no, I can't do much about this. Because there's actually on Sunday there's the Matt Nash event during ADE. I actually don't want to miss this. Another track that I got sent, Tom Odell, If You Wanna Love Somebody, the Patrick Stab music. So let's check it out. Yeah, much music for you. Very happy. Yeah. Very happy that I got so much music for you guys. Yeah, I can't miss Matt Nash. Yeah, this will be tough. I believe it's Pascal. Really? Have you seen them already? Taylor, the visuals of Matt Nash? Because I'm not sure. I mean, there's this video, I saw it. It looks alright. Yeah, Mauricio, it's my 100th episode. Thanks a lot. I forgot to mention this because I'm so busy with new music. It was something with Pascalim, I believe it was called. Progressive one, uplifting. There we go. He was somewhere. No. Can't find you. Damn. You were here for a few moments. Now you're gone. Yeah, but actually a very nice one. Yeah, damn, Pat, yeah, I'm always busy, you know, with typing. So it's Patrick Star on the bootleg. And thanks, Joachim, on my for the congrats on 100 episodes. Yeah, this is episode 100 of Bisicast. You're watching right now. This is the Patrick Star extended bootleg. Thanks a lot for sending this. I would, you know, I believe the main synth would have, you know, needed a bit more of you know, work, a bit more edge to it. I don't know, like it's nice to listen to, but maybe a bit too unspectacular, I would say. There's another drop coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I was, you know, very busy always with, you know, typing in the comments and everything there. Because I don't have any assistant, I do everything on my own. So, you know, because 8 people, it's a bit little. There was some stuff on this Insta story. Taylor, you say about Nash. Okay. I don't know if it's still up there, but if yes, I will check it out. Interested who will book, you know, other producers and all that. But yeah, thanks a lot, Pat, for this track. Actually, I was not far away, Dortmund, and there's Castro Brauxel as well. So what a shame we didn't meet each other. Like I wasn't aware of this, that we were living there. Yeah, what else do I got? So we got the Dave Crusher remix. Now for the Patrick Star bootleg. Yeah. Yeah, now it's time for, because Joachim is here, I want to play a track, and afterwards an ID, by him also, I would say something, you know, for, hard to say, no, to get some feedback, you know, what do you think about, I believe David is also watching. Yeah, first, Whistle, this is already out on Spotify, and a fantastic track. Very individual, so I really enjoyed that Joachim is really developing his sound, and yeah, this one is a very enjoyable track, and yeah, thanks for sending this. So, tell me maybe about Joachim, if you're watching, about the track. He is watching as well, thanks a lot. And then I got also still some tracks, some not done yet. But I can only play one at a time. This is the problem. Otherwise we'll have, you know, interferences like everywhere, like layering sound and all that. Yeah, added it to my playlist as well. Fantastic track. You know what I thought of? Maybe if you could kind of lay the Flow Rider whistle a cappella on top of it. Like, blow my whistle baby, there we go. This would be sick. Maybe it could be a mashup idea. Now, I haven't done this in years. I'm not sure if there's a whistle a cappella somewhere on the internet. So yeah, maybe David, if you're still watching, what do you think about it? Because I believe it's very enjoyable, nice mix, nice progressive track, very enjoyable. Oh, really? Okay, I'm not sure whether I can. That's the problem. Because I got it in my inbox, and I'll think about it. You enjoyed the track? Okay, nice. Yeah, let me know after the Bisicast, because now I'm very busy, as you see, and I'll try to send it to you. Yeah, I really enjoyed. How did you come up with the whistles? So yeah, Joachim is saying something about the track. A whistle is somewhat of a happy summer track. I got inspired by like groovy percussive bass lines. This is one of those tracks I can listen to myself and genuinely enjoy. Yeah, I can enjoy it as well. I think, Joachim, I know you're also like, since my first ADE, I believe, 4 years we know each other, and you get better and better on every track, so absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Pat is watching. Thanks a lot for joining. I reviewed your track, your bootleg earlier that you sent me yesterday. Thanks a lot. So just when the Bisicast over, just have to skip back then. This part is, I believe, my favorite one, the outro. You really took some time, to let the track, fade out, finish it a bit. This is to me so important. Like, this is why I like the extended mixes so much, because I can enjoy the track for longer. Even if it's only 30 seconds or 1 minute, it's still something, No way. Joachim writes about the track. It was just a melody that I was whistling, and then I was like, wait, that sounds cool. Really, you whistle the melody? How do you come up with this? I can't whistle. This is the problem. But yeah, fantastic idea. And yeah, this was the first one. And Joachim also sent me something else that he wants to feedback on. So let me know what you think about this one. The track is called For You. I believe you can say this. Yeah. So let me know what you think about it. He asked for feedback, so the floor is yours. On the 100th episode of Bisicast, I already mentioned, it's only about you today. So what I like much about it is that you really build it up slowly. So you really take the time to build it up, everything. It really takes a while to get built up, so it really gets excited. I remember that very well from a few tracks that I had earlier. No, I won't burn you down. Not my intention. I like to build up a lot, so it really takes a while. Yeah. I believe the melody is very nice. I believe either it's a bass line or something that is missing a bit to make it totally uplifting, like where I can really lose it. But what Third Party does, for example, on their tracks. The melody is very fine. But maybe either it's the mixing or the bass line, something is not at the right place. Look who's watching, Pontus. Thanks a lot for joining me for the 100th episode of Bisicast. The episode that is only about your new music, or almost. Very happy that you joined. Yeah, I hope to make 100 more, maybe. Quite cool that 7 people are watching right now, because this is very unusual. So yeah, there's something missing. I don't know, maybe it's the cueing. So that, I don't know, that it punches a bit more through. So I would wish that for the track, a bit more punch. No, the melody reminds me of Someone Like You, Milestone. So Milestone did a bootleg of Adele, Someone Like You, the melody is kind of reminds me of it. It's not similar. But very, very nice. So really cool. Yeah, I got more IDs. I want also to play a bit of my music towards the end, when I finish everything. Yeah, the outro also very nice. So I will definitely listen to it a few times more, for sure, because it's very enjoyable. So yeah. So I hope that you enjoyed the track. Like, yeah, add a melody together. Yeah, maybe. I believe that the melody is fine. I don't really consider it like wrong or something, or that the harmonies are not working together. I believe it's more of a mixing issue. I believe I would say. But yeah, maybe you know the different, like, you know, you've got a different, you know, access to the music, and I got a different one. So that's fine. Gokman is watching. Thanks a lot. So what else do I got? For this episode? Yeah, an ID, as already mentioned. Haven't heard this yet. So let me check. Actually, 2 IDs, I believe. So much. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is so much music that you guys send me. I'm actually very, very thankful. So let's check this one out. Yeah, or huge bassline, exactly. I don't know which. To be honest, Mauricio, I can't remember which track it was. I have few tracks that got played on Criteria, very few, and IDs rarely to never, basically, because they get only sent, you know, around Kryder and maybe some guys there, but not like I rarely receive some, like almost never. Can't remember the last time. Yeah, ID. Haven't heard of this yet, so I'm interested how it sounds like. Yeah, it's another uplifting one. Surprisingly good. Enjoyable. I know him too. But he asked me to ID this for now. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, their harmonies are really cool. The point is, yeah, I believe mastering is still not there yet on the track. But yeah, great material for protocol, for example, I believe for release as well. Release likes this stuff as well, so. Yeah, I believe this one is what is missing on Jakub's spec. Yeah, it's more of a baseline. It just needs, you know, needs mastering and maybe some mixing. But all that you need is there for now, so it's definitely cool. So yeah, I believe I got 2 or 3 more IDs. Let me check what I got here. Look who's watching, Hannah. Hannah, thanks a lot for joining. You can add a plug. Plug can sound good. It's added. Yeah. Yeah, but thanks a lot for the guy who sent me this. Sounded very cool. And I got more IDs for you. So I'm very thankful. You know, IDs it's only not actually usually I'm not a fan of IDs in general, but you know, in that case, you know, it's the fact that people are that, you know, producers are asking me to not reveal their identities, and I respect this, of course. Hi Hannah, you haven't told me why you haven't been to Tomorrowland this year. Please tell me. Yeah, David is also in. Thanks a lot. That you're still watching, at least since the beginning of the episode. Yeah, tech mixed with basically everything. What is tempting about ADE? ADE is a must. ADE is a must for the people. Do it for the people. You should definitely go, Hannah. No doubt about it. Yeah. So it has a long breakdown. I'm interested if this is intended. I believe it is. Because, you know, a build-up is tough if nothing's going on, you know? Wow. Very interesting mix of this melody in the background and then this kind of quick layer there. Mixing is very unusual for that kind of music. Like these kind of layer sounds. Very interesting to listen to. Wow. So you should definitely, I don't know whether this is finished already or not, but yeah, very interesting. Yeah, that's that. And yeah, up next, I've got one actually by Sherba, and yeah, let me check. I haven't heard this one yet either, so yeah, it has a bit of this Tom Star vibe, Gokman, exactly. Yeah, it sounds a bit like it. So it's yeah, let's check what Sherba sent me. Interested. Colin's watching, thanks a lot. Huge honor. Hope that it is 100th episode of Bisicast. Yeah, I know this one. Of course, obviously. And it's very close. So it's actually a remote, I would say, and it goes more to the reboot, make kind of thing. And it's very close to Bliss by Exponent Gears that will probably never be released. But yeah, I believe I haven't had my hands on a good remake yet. Maybe someone did, but actually I can't remember. Or maybe I had, I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, I should definitely work you know, work on this for sure. Yeah, what else do I got? I believe for that, yeah. I want to play a request from Twitter, a true throwback, I would say. The Circles remix by Eric Pritz that was out, I believe, I can't remember when this was out, I believe in 2013 or 14, something like this. By Digitalism. Oh really? Can you send it to me, Cockman? I would be very thankful if you have the file, because I can't remember like a track. I believe there were some on SoundCloud, but I didn't like one, I believe. This one is not on Spotify, that would be surprising. Oh shit, okay. This one is not on Spotify. Circles? No. Only the original, okay. I can add the original, why not? I don't know how the original sounds like, but it's probably, you know, the melody's rather similar. Yeah, I can't remember. It's back from 2011. I can't remember who it was who requested this on SoundCloud, but I definitely wanted to play this one. The Eric Pritz remix, yeah, Digitalism Circles remix by Eric Pritz, Digitalism themselves, and Jeremy Orlando back then. That was back in 2014. Fantastic. Yeah, I believe what I want to play you are some of my all-time favorites, because I believe this is also a great way to end this Bisicast. Very enjoyable. Yeah, but definitely, if you're still in, sorry, there was something lame that I didn't want. Yeah, absolutely fantastic track. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, what I want to do at the end are to play a few of my favorite tracks, and one that I discovered from well, I can't remember. Yeah, I believe on like a week ago or so. This one is a fantastic one. So I need to check on Twitter who sent this request, because it's actually a fantastic one. So I was actually seeing this on Twitter, and I was saying, yeah, it was Ted. Yeah, sure. Ted was in, so hope you enjoyed this one. But I haven't seen actually that Ted was also inside. I didn't actually realize that it was the same person, so that's why. But yeah, fantastic progressive one. And I will have more progressive ones up. So I want to play you 3 of my, that I call progressive, uplifting, I don't know how to phrase this, roll, I don't know, like, I don't know, my kind of special tracks that I think, where I think, you know, this is how a progressive should sound like. These are very old already, but I still enjoy them a lot, and I regularly play them. And usually I get, you know, very emotional on them, and I mean, I won't play all of them. I play, you know, the ones that I believe are, where's this? There we go. So the first that I'm gonna play is so very interesting, because Paris and Simo, the remixes of this track, are actually do totally different music nowadays. This was, I believe, from back 2013, and I might freak out. December 2013, and I might freak out here. So because it's so emotional, and this is one of my role model progressive uplifting tracks. And I'll play some of them. And yeah, Ted liked it. Thanks a lot. Hope that you enjoyed it. I believe it's not on Spotify yet, because, or it was never on Spotify, because, well, because, you know, I would be surprised if it's on Spotify, to be honest. Yeah, the build-up is absolutely fantastic, David. So I know if you've heard, if you know this one, but when I heard this, I was so in love instantly, and interestingly, it doesn't build up into straight into the drop. Wait, it's now it's Prince Paris. Okay, there used to be Paris and Simon. Now it's called Prince Paris. Okay, yeah, because they separated. And now check this one out. I'll drop the link in a bit. And get crazy. The synth in the background makes me so wow. Da 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 da. So sick. I love it so much. Da 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 da. I'm not sure what this is even on Soundcloud. We'll have to check. You're my satellite. Now the drop. This is my favorite part. Yeah, without vocal it's better. Yeah, obviously. But I didn't care so much, because the second drop would be now without this vocal. Wow. So beautiful. Actually, I dreamed of playing this once, and I believe the 100th episode is, I believe, the best possible way. But my goodness, this track gets me every time. It's fucking 6 years old, and so fantastic. And I got 2 more of this style. And I believe that I'll call it a day. I played everything that I wanted, I believe. You're my satellite. And now I love how it actually goes then into the outro. Yeah, I was so in love with this one, I'm sure. You know, Aphrodite, you know, he dropped it then at Tomorrowland. I was like, you know, he got me instantly there. Like, it was so emotional. Aphrodite's love for so many years. Goodness, getting crazy inside my head. Really, it's like sex, you know, basically, nothing else. I don't want to get too explicit here. I mean, I would love to, but you know, it's not really my style. Because I get told each other about this. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And I got one more that I believe. I forgot his name. So bad at names. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. In fact, this one I can send you for sure, David. If you haven't this one, because it's so old already. It's like Sexy for Linda. No, I hope not. I hope not. But you know, usually, yeah, he's getting crazy a lot, you know, on tracks. That's for sure. Yeah, I got one more in this kind of similar style. That is also from, I believe, 2013 or 14, something like this, around there. This one is called Phoenix, and it's by Digital Junkies, and he's actually not there anymore. He's now called Helix from 2014, together with Jacob Ross, and it's called Phoenix. Yeah. And I love to build up. This one, it was played on Criteria for sure, because I remember that. And back then I was, yeah. Olinda is just, you know, very emotional. Yeah, that's just, you know, how he is. You know, some people are more emotional, some are less. So I wouldn't say I'm so emotional. You know, you have really to get me into a proper state, you know, of emotional, you know, euphoria. This is very rare. This one is even on, wow, this one is on Spotify, which is very cool. I didn't even know. Fantastic track. You see, I play 5-year-old tracks and they are still bangers. Snare, yeah. Wow. So in love. So these are like kind of my role model tracks. And I got one more that I enjoyed a lot. I think there's no point in tagging them, because I believe Digital Junkies, they still have their page? Wow, this is surprising. Okay, I'll tag them, never mind. Just as a throwback track, basically. I'm not sure about Jacob Ross though. Oh, he's still over there. Wow. Cool. If that's the Jacob Ross I'm talking about, hopefully. It is. Yeah, this one is very old, but I couldn't tag Person Zero there because actually they don't exist anymore, basically. But I wanted to show this track. Look who's watching, Alisa over on Insta. Thanks a lot for joining. I'm missing you a lot, really. Open Beatz was so amazing, and yeah, we'll see each other at AD again. Yeah, so you know maybe Alisa, Sabrina, and Jonathan, well, and me, like us four, were at the Beat Festival, and we had such a great time together. Absolutely fantastic, and Alisa also like great worker as well. So she was always keen on doing research, helping us out. So yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Because Jonathan was doing the pictures, and I was writing text. For this drop again. Wow, this is euphoric and hysterical at the same time. Fantastic. Absolutely. Festival weapon and also club weapon, I would rather say. You know, to feel the club with this kind of music. This is like my dream. That's why I have like this role model tracks, I call them. So yeah, a small throwback here, I would say. Also the outro that goes on and on for so long. So fantastic one. Yeah, actually, I got also some tracks by some other guys, but actually that also is still you know, very uplifting and everything, but I don't feel like playing them. I don't know, like it doesn't really fit. Yeah, Gabriel, the track that I just played is a very old one. It's, I believe, from 2014. Was by Digital Junkies and Jason Ross, and was called Phoenix. I dropped the link on. I haven't dropped the link. Why haven't I dropped the link? I have dropped the link. Yeah, I did. I fixed it just now. Maybe I can see it here, because sometimes I don't see the comments that I put here on my iPad. It's very... Oh no, there we go. Yeah. So that's that. And yeah, so it's over there on my Facebook. Yeah, the last one that I play from these kind of weapons, and then I'll play two more tracks. One very old one that I discovered this week, and I believe one of my favorite tracks of this year. For now. There's actually one track that I really enjoy, but can't play it yet. I might be in trouble, I believe. But let's enjoy this one for now. 70 Stroke with Mirrors. I know the two producers from. Yeah, I got a Spotify playlist. Yeah, I will share it after the show. Now this one here. Yeah, this one is was out on Release Records back in 2015, I believe. Da-da-da-da. This one is still one of my favorites. This was actually an ID on Release Radio #1 for ages, for like, I don't know, 9 months. Took ages to get released. And this one was by 2016, and this one was by far my favorite. And I still, you know, there are some tracks. Yeah, it's called Mirrors, and it's by Zepmi Stroke from Serbia. So it's a girl and a producer, like a man-female duo, and yeah. And I wish them, at least it was, I believe I have 3 tracks of them, and I wish them for more of this kind of stuff, because I would be, you know, very happy to hear more stuff, because they have, you know, they have really potential. So yeah, so after this track, I will then, I forgot to play one, I'll play one more, and then the classic, and then, because I don't wanna, you know, because I promised somebody to play the track, so not like this. But these 3 tracks that I've just mentioned were my normal tracks for uplifting progressive. and nobody knows them. Those are like my personal favorites, you know? So if I was a DJ, you know, I would play them every set and just, you know, have fun. Yeah, so we got, I believe, 3 more tracks on this episode. And then I'll call it a day because it goes on for like ages now, this episode. Like, feeling it. Because I have to restream everything again. Yeah, absolutely. The risers. Yeah, both before the drop and both in the drop as well. Fantastic. So that's that. Okay, that's very fine, David. You were so long in that you really deserve to go out with your dog. And yeah, thanks a lot for being for such a long time and for also helping me with the feedback for the other producers. And I'll finish with 3 more tracks. One of them is also another one by Cruzy, together with Jose de Mara, New Generation, that's out on Sinca Records. And I'll drop this. Yeah, and let's meet one day, please. It's not too far away. I'll check where you live and then maybe I'll come to you. Maybe. No, it's a bit too far. Anyway, I hope we can manage it. Ah yeah, the end. It's out on Sinca Records, you know, the Japanese free label. Guess what? I need to pee as well, but I'll finish now because I want to. So thanks a lot for Mikael for sending this one, and of course for Armada as well for the production. Very ravey one, but very enjoyable one, absolutely. So I'm really happy with the episode, to be honest, because it was really about you, and this was important to me, you know. That I played some of the tracks that I enjoyed, but I also played a lot of your stuff, and this was important to me, vital to me, basically. So, New Generation by Cruzy and Jose de Mara. Yeah, I really have a great, you know, work on the synths and everything. Also very ravey. So yeah, thanks a lot for this one. Mixing is very fine idea. Also, yeah, the sample very known from. I heard it for the first time at when was this? Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, Generation X, back on Size Records back in 2010. But I believe it's way older. Back then, way different time, way different music. So yeah, thanks a lot. Looking for this one. I played basically all the tracks that I wanted, so it was actually a fantastic episode. Yeah, I want to play you now something something a bit different, something that I'll add a short story to it. Don't worry, it's not too long. Because I believe I said it earlier. Where is it? There we go. I said it earlier that I was watching a documentary about raves in the 90s. I believe in 95 or 96 in Germany, and there was a rave. I believe it was called Nature One. I believe in Frankfurt, and they were you know playing some music there from the 90s, and there was of course this hard techno, also acid techno kind of thing in the 90s, and there was also like kind of chill out and chill out was like between they play house, trance, and ambient, And one of this, and there was this one guy in this documentary. There was also a DJ, and back then, they had vinyls still, yeah. And like people like found themselves like made a friendship on raves, and they had like still they didn't have like cell phones because they weren't that present back then in the 90s. Or like middle of the 90s, and they were still, phoning over landline. Can you imagine this? Over landline. Nowadays, you can't imagine that. Like back then, WhatsApp was phoning over landline or Facebook Messenger or whatever. It changed so much, didn't it? So, wow. That's insane, yeah. No. And they were like really, they were, then going, driving by car to this party, and they were partying 60 hours non-stop, on acid, probably on ecstasy, And this was one of the tracks that was played there, a fantastic progressive one with a like kind of transy, techy touch to it. G-Man Quo Vadis. I'm not sure whether this is on Spotify, but this track is from 1994, and I enjoyed this a lot. He was playing this because there was one of this short sequence where he was spinning, This one, Quo Vadis style remix. Okay, this sounds interesting. I'll add this to the playlist. If it says G-Man Quo Vadis style remix, then it will be probably very close. But I'll add this to you. I'll add you the Soundcloud link. That link on Soundcloud should be there. So it's a German producer, I believe, and it's from 1994, as we mentioned. It will be tough to find the original. I found it somewhere. Thank God. I think it's this one, I believe. It is actually a very old one. But yeah, it sounds very interesting. But a great track to finish off. Maybe not to finish because I want to play one more like these guys. Yeah. But actually it goes on and on like this basically. I'm not sure whether G-Man is still producing music, but yeah, I'm still going, but I'm almost done, Ricardo. I'm almost done. It's not a 24-hour stream, don't worry. But it was so much music to play, and I'm on, I believe, for now almost 2 hours, and it will be around 2 hours. But I'm very, very happy to go on for so long because I have so much music to play. This is, very nice. I'm almost done. Almost done. And I love the synthie how quickly it goes. G-Man Quo Vadis from 1994. Very old one, but I don't know, this one, got stuck in my head. And this like sequence where he was really feeling the music while spinning on his vinyls. Yeah, really gets you on a trip, basically. So it reminds me a lot of the track, what's it called? Score Show by I forgot who produced it. Darren Emerson, I believe, and Sasha, I believe. Yeah, back then that was rather similar. That was from 2000, so a bit later. From what I remember, this track is also very very long. Goes like for 80 minutes or so. I believe it's called Squash. Okay, I'm in the wrong. Yeah, but I want to finish. This will be the last track with one of my, I believe, favorite tracks of this year. Has really a Sasha and Darren Emerson Score Show 2001. Okay, but I'll finish the with a track by these guys because it was definitely my favorite of this year. I remember very well when they dropped it at in Liverpool at release. Or their live concept, like their whole to get a live show in Liverpool, I was very emotional, and I couldn't actually believe it because it sounded so much like If I Lose Myself, but just like a lesser remix, but just in a better version. So Northern Lights is the last one that I'm gonna play. I believe one of my favorites of this year so far. And I want to thank you a lot. Thank you all of the guys. There's so many guys that I have to thank actually. I want to thank especially Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman, because they pushed my Bisicast in the beginnings a lot, especially on Twitter. We had made up a Twitter DM group about my Bisicast, and it was just fantastic. And that really, helped me to keep further. By the way, Max is watching. I was playing your track, like you asked the track earlier that will be released soon. So you can rewatch it afterwards, and I hope to meet you soon in Vienna again. And yeah, I want to thank, of course, all my friends that keep me going. Bruno was in, Sabrina, she was not in, but she'll definitely watch afterwards. And, all the guys, Taylor, Tess, of course, all my favorite producers. Without them, this podcast wouldn't be possible. And yeah, I'm very thankful that I could do this 100th episode and play as much music from you as I could. And I just enjoyed it a lot, and I'm still enjoying it, and I hope that I can do 100 more at least. Maybe it will take 2 years, or maybe 3 or 4 years till the next milestone episode, but maybe I'll do something more special on the 150th one. Just now, it's very, tight, time, and also I have to write my master's thesis, and I want to finish my studies because it's taken ages already. So the last drop of the night, or the second last, Northern Lights by Third Party. These guys, thanks a lot, guys, for the Open Beatz festival 2 weeks ago. Very emotional. I love it so much. Harry on the vocals, of course. Yeah, I'll drop the Spotify link now. Yeah, also I was also in for a bit. Thanks a lot. Also, huge thanks to you. So yeah, and I hope to see them again during ADE. It's really a track I want to sing along. Like the northern lights, shining like the northern lights. But yeah, I'll also stick it in the comments. You can see it. Bisicast 100 Spotify playlist. It's getting always so emotional. My last one. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I hope for at least 100 more episodes of the Bisicast. Woo! Fantastic work, absolutely. Sometimes I don't wanna comment on the track, just, let it speak for itself. And they do it so well. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Alisa, thanks a lot for joining as well. This was the last track. I went on for almost 2 hours, I believe. So yeah, an hour 55. I'll of course restream this in a bit on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. And yeah, and of course share the Spotify playlist again separately. So yeah, thanks a lot for all the people that've been a part of this electronic music journey for me, because it's been really a journey for 8 years now, and I met so many great people that I would never ever meet, you know, earlier. And yeah, and also for this Bisicast, I'm happy to support. And yeah, I wish you all a great remaining week, and hope to see you in a week or two, depending on how much music I find, on episode 101, and then we carry on supporting you, you know, the upcoming and aspiring artists, and also play some bangers and say what I like about it, and what you know, what could be better. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed it. Have a great remaining week, and see you on the next episode. Thanks and bye.